And this is part 6 of living with lupus and escaping death. So when the doctor tells you that it's too late and they can't save your life because they're not sure about your terminal illness or how to treat it, just like cancer, they're not sure completely, what do you do? But go in and let them document it, and they send you home and say, today might be your last day. What do? I went outside got the I could barely walk, and this lady was passing by. I guess God sent her by, and I says, can you please, I could barely talk. Like right now, my breath is short. It's been short for a few weeks. That's why I keep pausing. But that day I'm like, it seemed like I was running a marathon just to talk. It felt like I was running, like when you're running and you're having a hard time, like you're running out of air, and I was only just trying to talk. And I say to the lady, I said, can you help me? I could barely walk, and I'm in so much pain, and I'll give you any amount of money I have to give you. Just take me home and to the drugstore. I give her $25, and that's for a convenience of not sitting waiting for a cab. You know what I mean? So I get right in her car. She takes me to home. She takes me to get my medication. The medication that doctor gave me to make me feel comfortable on my way out of this world. Isn't that nice? And I'll go home, and before I could even get to the sink to get juice or water to take that medication, I end up falling on the floor, collapsing on the floor, and I'm laying there, and I'm barely breathing, barely. And I'm just laying there, and the tears were running out of my eyes, and I'm saying, please God, let me live so that I have to do some things, maybe like I'm in so much pain and I can barely breathe all the time that I can't go out and work a job outside the house, but maybe I could spread some love and joy and some kind of positive message on my way out of this planet. If you just let me live, just please help me to live long enough to do these things. Please. And you show me what to do. I'll do it I have a computer. Try to do it on the internet. I'll do what I can do. Spread some love before I pass on. Even though most people won't listen anyway, but just let me try. Somehow the computer goes. I wasn't on the computer. I was on the floor, and the computer's on the floor, and because my bed was on the floor at that time, and I had rolled off even the mattress right there. And the computer comes on, and it says, how to make new blood. I didn't write that in. I don't know how it got there. It was not my intention, to look for it. I had no idea. But I do know I paid attention to it because according to the doctors, the part that was killing me the most was the fact that my blood was disappearing, are the words that the doctors use. Your blood is disappearing. Your blood is disappearing is what I heard for years, like about 5 years prior to that. Why is your blood disappearing? It's disappearing. Literally, it's disappearing. And we all know you can't live without blood. So I When I saw that pop up, I just assumed that it's the creator because I didn't look it up. I didn't punch it in, and I didn't think about it that would save my life because that's what was actually really, they didn't know why my blood was disappearing. Okay, so what came up was for me to get vitamin A, vitamin C, D3, B12, plus RN. A, B, C, D. So I called this lady I knew who had a low immune system. So she and I had the same kind of symptoms because her immune system was low and mine was too high. But we were always tired and drained out. And she comes over in in her car, sorry. And I had to crawl. And I had to hold on to the walls. And I had to fight my way to get to the door. And out the door, down about 5 stairs, out the door to get to her car. I get in her car. She takes me to the drugstore. We go in the store together. We're both got our own cart to lean on. She's leaning on a cart because she has no energy. I'm leaning on the cart because I have no energy. And I get the vitamins I need. She gets some vitamins too. I convince her to get some. We go out the door and in her car, because I bought a soda in that drugstore. And in her car, I take out 4 of each of those vitamins. Not 1, but 4. And I take 4 of each vitamin. And in 15 minutes, I started feeling a little bit better. As far as that I could speak and not just whispering. I couldn't even talk above a whisper. And then 25 minutes after that, I was so asleep. And I slept for many, many hours to the next day. The next day, I took some more vitamins. I had soda by my bed. You're not supposed to drink soda. I found that out after. And I took some more. And I slept again all day. And on the 3rd day, the 3rd night, I woke up. I had energy. I was able to walk to the bathroom. I was able to take a shower without my hands feeling like they were broken. I was able to talk again. Even though my voice was like it is now, you can hear it like it sounds kind of dry because that's when I'm running out of, my lungs are doing that thing, and actually I haven't taken my vitamins for about 5 days.